Hey guys, Gus Mitchell here. I want to talk to you about crystallization of honey in the drum. Uh, Primarily, I fill buckets, but having a few hundred buckets and more to deal with takes up a lot of space. Also, buckets are getting higher and higher for me this last year. You know, they had increased at least by a few dollars per. So a drum for me, I can get a food grade drum for around $20 that'll hold roughly 10 buckets, and a bucket costs me, I think it was well over $8 at this point. So the math was just leaning more in favor for drums, so I decided to fill some drums, and I had no problem until this time of year when they started to get kind of chunky and crystallized and not able to pump. So you can take your honey pump and pump these out directly into the bottling tank or to buckets and not have any problem until it solidifies. Which after that point I had been using this guy. I was dipping out and filling buckets that way. And that's a pain. I don't want to do that anymore. So we're going to try something different, and you guys get to try it with me in this video. So we'll just kind of see what's going on. I bought these drum heaters, 55-gallon drum heaters off of Amazon, 2-pack for $112. And I'm a little scared of them, to be honest with you. I've heard horror stories of them overheating, but we're going to give it a try. This one does have a thermostat and goes up to 300 degrees, which is wow. It is 110. So what was the other options for me? The other options are to build a hot box similar to what I have for my buckets of honey, but the one for my buckets of honey is on casters. It rolls and I can't get a drum up in there, so I need to build something that I can take a drum dolly and roll the drums into. Right now I don't have the space or the time, and I need to start getting some of this honey in use. I did see an immersion heater. I've seen Richard Noel on YouTube using this immersion style heater, and it intrigued me. Swinty brought one to the Hive Life conference, and I thought really hard about it. I think it was around $800 plus shipping. I talked to a few people about that. Some of them made some good points to me. They were concerned about it burning honey, but people have also made the point that these burn honey as well. So it's not ruled out, one of those immersion heaters yet, but this was super easy to order and got here in 2 days, and it really wasn't a whole lot of money. So I thought, why not give it a try? But I got 2 of these, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I wanted to show you what I'm talking about with the crystallized honey. You can see that this is pretty hard stuff here. Scrape this little bit of liquid off the top, and now we're into some very thick stuff. Now, this particular drum I've been dipping out of, but since we're just trialing these, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the bands on this one just to see how it goes. All right, guys, I took a little bit of a break because I needed to get some 2x4 cutoffs. I'm not sure if it's necessary, but it seemed to me to be a good idea to get the barrel off of the cold cement. So we're going to it up just a little bit there and get it up off of the floor. You can see a little bit there, one on each side. All right, let's check this guy out. I think you guys can see. I scared myself. I need to move my board around. So probably should have got 3. Probably should have got 3 cut-off boards, but hindsight is 20/20. So, as you can see, this has some sort of spring mechanism here. I did not read the instructions, but it seems fairly simple. So we have that one there. I don't know if it needs to, but I guess we'll find out together if it does or not. Phew! Excuse me. I guess the sawdust from the little wood shop there. I'll tell you already, it doesn't fit as snugly to the barrel as I thought it would. But there you have it. I'm going to turn them on and check them as I go. And this will be, no, this won't be a 2-part video. I'm just going to pause it and come back and finish it up when the honey's ready. All right. See you in maybe 2 to 3 days. All right, guys, I'm back. I've had some microphone issues. Had to get a replacement or a backup set, but hopefully that's all settled now. I've already pumped out all the honey out of these band heaters. Long story short, it worked great. I didn't have any burnt honey, and I like them a lot. I'll probably order a couple more and see how it does. But it did a good job, and I didn't burn any honey, and I didn't burn my honey house down. So win-win for me. Like I said, guys, I've already pumped all this out, but you can see it liquefied all the way down to the bottom without issue. So pretty pleased with them. They're easy to put on, easy to use. Now, one thing about these, they do spike in temperature. These do definitely spike in temperature. They don't go to, say they're set on 122 degrees there. They don't go to 122 degrees and stay there. they'll spike up to 200 degrees and come back down to that, and fluctuate on and off in that manner. So there is potential there for some catastrophic failure. I did not have any, so I'm pretty pleased with them, and they don't take up hardly any space. So really, I can't ask for much more with it. They feel pretty durable, and for now, I like it. So I'm going to edit this video together, maybe do some voiceover on the sections that my mic wasn't working before I got the new one, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this and take something away from it and maybe give it a try. All right. So here we have a sped up version of about a 36-hour period where I was stirring up the honey in various stages. The barrel warmers did a really good job. You can see it was quite crystallized to begin with, and by the end it was completely liquefied all the way to the bottom. So I definitely will give them another try. I'd like to give them get a couple barrels through them anyway before I recommend them to you guys, but so far so good. You can see here is the last stage. It was very liquidy. Testing it, looking for crystal granules. Looked pretty clear and did a great job. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about it, let me know.